Hola, bienvenidos clase. Estamos en semana 4, día uno. So welcome everyone. Week 4, day 1, Spanish 1. We're going fast. So big lecture today. We got to get through it. We're going to talk about some important phrases that we use in Spanish and the alphabet. So vamos a comenzar. So the first expression that we use a lot is ¿cómo se dice? You've heard me say this before. And como se dice means, how do you say? Como se dice? Por ejemplo, what if I said, como se dice book, book in español? Which means, how do you say book in Spanish? And I would say, you say, which is, se dice, you say, se dice libro. Very simple. Like, Professor Ano, ¿cómo se dice coffee cup en español? Se dice taza, una taza. Very simple. Or, Professor Ano, ¿cómo se dice pen en español? Se dice bolígrafo, or pluma. Continuamos. Then you're gonna see another phrase and expression that we use. ¿Qué quiere decir? ¿Qué quiere decir? Which means, what does that mean? ¿Qué quiere decir? What does that mean? What if I said? So if I said, ¿qué quiere decir hand? ¿Qué quiere decir hand? Or I'm sorry, ¿qué quiere decir mano? Sorry, which I already versed it. So if I said, Professor Hano, ¿qué quiere decir mano? What does mano mean? And you would say, it means hand in English. Quiere decir hand. Another example. Professor Hano, ¿qué quiere decir marcador? And the answer would be, quiere decir marker. Or ¿qué quiere decir cuaderno? Quiere decir notebook. Very simple. The next one you'll see is ¿cómo se escribe? Like, how do you write? Or like ¿cómo se deletrea? How do you spell? And and if I said ¿cómo se escribe? How do you spell? ¿Cómo se escribe días? Or ¿cómo se escribe 10? Or ¿cómo se escribe en español? How do you spell 10 in Spanish? Se escribe D-E-A-Z. And you can spell it out. If you want to spell it out using like the phonetical sound, you can spell it out D-E-A-Z. It's spelled out. Se escribe D-E-A-Z. Días. So it just means how do you spell or how do you write? And let's move on to the last one. And you're going to see this verb, the auxiliary verb, I, comes from the infinitive haber. I means there is or there are. So, first question. ¿Cuántos días hay en una semana? And the question I'm asking here is, ¿cuántos días? How many days are there in a week? And you'd say, there are 7 días. There are 7 days. How many days are there? There are 7 days. Pretty simple. Let's move on now. We'll go to the alphabet. So I'm gonna write it, and it's hard to do the alphabet, especially distance learning. Normally we would be in person, I'd be practicing back and forth, you would be speaking, but here, it's not as dynamic and as helpful, but we're gonna get through it. So, next one. Here's the alfabeto. And it's Friday. I'm doing this for Monday, and I know we're tired. I'm tired, but getting through it. So we have the el alfabeto. Alfabeto. Which means the alphabet. Or you could say, I like this expression, el abecedario, which means the ABCs. I'm gonna be singing Michael Jackson, ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3. Actually, it's a good song. I like it. Helps you remember the ABC. So first letter here. Then I'm gonna put the sounds in the bottom. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, Ñ, O, P, Q, R, double R. A lot of people have trouble pronouncing, rolling the double R. Double R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Hombre X, the X-Men, Y, and we have Zeta. Very good. So in some of the letters, there's different ways to pronounce, depending on what region or what country you are from in the world. So let's put down the sound. So I'll put them down here so you can see it. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, and then we have Ñ, then we have O, P, Q, R, double R, S, T, U, V, or you could say UV. It depends where you're from. I say V, but whatever you want to use, that's fine. And the W is double V, W, or you can say W. So you got a W or a double V. And then X, Y. And then like Central America, I lived in Costa Rica, they also say Y. And then last one, Zeta. Zeta. So if you really want to speak Spanish, you can practice this at home. I know we're by ourselves. So I'll go over it one more time. Ready? So it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, Ñ, O, P, Q, R, double R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Zeta. So our last thing we're going to do today, we're going to do our warm-up activity. Running out of whiteboards. I know it's a meaty one today, but we got to get through it. And right here. So, our fourth question, las cuatro preguntas para hoy, para nuestro diario. So, our journal today, our diario, which means our journal, our diary. I like journal better. So, number one. ¿Cómo se dice 17 in español? How do you say 17? ¿Cómo se dice 17 en español? Número dos. This is actually a new one, but you should have picked this up maybe. You might know this. ¿Cómo te llamas? I'll actually teach, this means, what's your name? ¿Cómo te llamas? And you answer it, I'll answer my name, me llamo Don. So my name is Don. And the third part, ¿cómo se escribe? So how do you spell your name? So using the phonetic spelling that I just put up there, it's also on page 12 in the intro in the textbook. You can spell out your name, which I'll do in a minute, and I'll show you. Número 3. ¿Cuántos meses hay en el mes de agosto? How many months are there in, excuse me, ¿cuántos días? Disculpe. How many days are there in the month of August? Y número, last one, 4. ¿Qué quiere decir bolígrafo? Ya lo dije en la clase, pero vamos a ver si pueden recordar. So, ¿qué quiere decir? What does bolígrafo mean? So write it down. What does that mean? In English, of course. So you can turn this off, answer these. All right, so welcome back. So number one, ¿cómo se dice 17 en español? Se dice 17. Número 2. So, ¿cómo te llamas? What's your name? Me llamo Don. ¿Cómo se escribe? How do you spell out your name? Like a phonetic, you could say, and I'll use the phonetic spelling. You would say D-O-N. So if you have a short name, it's pretty easy. D-O-N. ¿Cuántos días hay en el mes de octubre? I, using the new verb, which means there is or there are. There are, hay 31 días. There are 31 days. Hay 31 días. Last one. ¿Qué quiere decir bolígrafo? What does bolígrafo mean? Quiere decir it means pen. All right, niños. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon.